We've just got information coming in from the Bombay Stock Exchange that the BSE Sensex has crossed the 45,000 mark for the first time. The RBI revised its GDP target to minus 7.5 from minus 9.5 after seeing a pickup in demand in rural areas and also to some extent in urban areas. The RBI has also kept the repo rate unchanged at 4%, so no change in the monetary policy being announced. This morning by RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das. Rajiv Dubey, our Business Today editor, joins us this morning. 45,000. Many people questioning the disconnect between the real economy, which is still in negative zone, and the stock markets, which are at an unprecedented historic level. What do you make of the economy being at minus 7.5, the projection says that, and the BSE at this moment being at 45,000?
Yeah, Rahul, so the Sensex actually represents only about 30 stocks and Nifty represents 50 stocks. So these two are on a high because they best stocks. These are the best stocks in the market, and in a crucial time when people are worried about their future, these are the safe havens to which most of the investors will gravitate towards. So most of the investing that is happening in the stock markets are going to the best stocks, and that is why we are seeing a complete sharp rise in Sensex and Nifty. But if you look at the economy as a whole, there are still a lot of signs to worry about, because even though you see the things like power consumption and some of the other PMI is at a decadal high. You're also seeing better, e-way bill generation. However, and GST collections are above 1 lakh crore. However, if you look at it, the power consumption, for instance, in October was lower than what it was in July, June, and in August. And auto numbers that we are seeing are actually very deceptive, because they are on a very low base of 1920, when the auto sector had actually shrunk about 16 to 18%. So not all of these numbers are indicating a revival. The second quarter numbers that RBI, that the government of India came up with, has given RBI the confidence that the economy is not going to shrink 10 to 12% as most economists were predicting. In fact, the RBI is confident that it's going to be about minus 7%. And not minus 9.5% that it itself had predicted in the last MPC meeting. So the opening up of the economy, vaccine news, the very fact that the US markets are doing well on the back of another stimulus coming in the US, all of these factors are contributing to the gain in Sensex. And like I said, Sensex gain can be very deceptive. Nifty gain can be very deceptive, because these are the best stocks, and you actually gravitate towards the best stocks. These are the safe havens to invest in when you're
Rajiv, in the policy that was announced this morning, the interest rates have been left unchanged by the Reserve Bank of India. It also suggests that the inflation target is expected to be between 6.8 and 5.8 in FY21. What does this high level of inflation suggest for those who are watching at this moment? Would there be, in the estimate of the RBI, concern about rising prices?
So, Rahul, one of the major reasons why RBI couldn't tinker with the interest rates this time is inflation. And inflation is well above the comfort level of RBI of 4 to 6%. And this is beyond its control right now, because it's largely food inflation that's causing this. And that is one of the reasons why RBI has not been able to go further down on the interest rates, because economy currently demands that interest rates should be lower. However, there is an accommodative stance as far as RBI is concerned. It wants to reduce interest rates, but is not able to reduce interest rates because the inflation is already so high. It's only going to cause further damage to the economy if it cuts interest rates at this point in time. So unless interest rates go in the 4 to 6% bracket, unless inflation stays in the 4 to 6% bracket, the interest rates are not going to be brought down any further, and may delay further cuts in interest rates by another couple of quarters perhaps.
Rajiv Dubey, for that information, thank you very much. The stock market at 45,000, this is a new historic level. The question is there a correction that's around the corner? Or can these gains consolidate? Rajiv and his team will continue to track that. Let's come back to the Hyderabad municipal elections, where we now have more trends